Have you ever scrolled through your feed and wondered about the person who started it all? The one who connected billions of people with a few lines of code? Today we're diving deep into the life of the man behind the world's largest social network, Mark Zuckerberg. From a dorm room project to a global empire, this is his story. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984, in White Plains, New York. Growing up in Dobbs Ferry, he was a child prodigy. His father, a dentist, taught him Atari basic programming in the 1990s. Mark was a natural. While his friends were playing games, he was creating them. He even built a program he called ZuckNet for his father's dental office, a primitive version of instant messaging that connected the computers in their home and the office. It was clear from an early age that Mark wasn't just interested in technology, he was destined to shape it. His parents, recognizing his talent, hired a private computer tutor. By the time he got to high school at the prestigious Phillips Exeter Academy, he was already an accomplished programmer, creating a music player called Synapse Media Player. This wasn't just any music player. It used artificial intelligence to learn the user's listening habits. The potential was so huge that giants like AOL and Microsoft tried to buy it and hire the teenage Zuckerberg. But he turned them down. He had bigger plans, and they involved going to college. In 2002, Mark enrolled at Harvard University, one of the most respected institutions in the world. He was known on campus as a programming whiz. It was here, in the Kirkland House dormitory, that the seeds of a global revolution were planted. Before Facebook, he created CourseMatch, which let students see who was taking the same classes. Then came FaceMash, a controversial site that let students rank the attractiveness of their peers using photos from the university's online directories. It got shut down quickly and landed him in some trouble, but it also showed him something powerful. People are deeply curious about the people around them. This idea, this fundamental human desire to connect and know about each other, wouldn't let him go. On February 4, 2004, from his dorm room, Mark launched the Facebook.com. Initially, it was just for Harvard students. It was simple, a directory of faces and profiles. But its appeal was immediate and explosive. Within a month, more than half of Harvard's undergraduate population had signed up. Seeing the incredible demand, Zuckerberg, along with his roommates Dustin Moskovitz, Chris Hughes, and later Eduardo Saverin, decided to expand. First to other Ivy League schools like Stanford, Columbia, and Yale, and then to universities across the United States and Canada. The growth was unlike anything the internet had seen before. The platform wasn't just a website, it was a digital reflection of real-life social circles. The potential was obvious. Mark made a life-altering decision. He dropped out of Harvard after his sophomore year to move to Palo Alto, California, the heart of Silicon Valley, and dedicate himself full-time to his project. He secured his first major investment from PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, which allowed the Facebook to drop the "the" and become simply Facebook. From there, it was a rocket ship. In 2006, Facebook opened its doors to everyone over the age of 13 with a valid email address. This was the moment it transformed from a college network into a global phenomenon. The introduction of the news feed, a constantly updating list of your friends' activities, was a game changer. It was controversial at first. People felt it was intrusive. But Zuckerberg understood that this real-time stream of information was the key to keeping people engaged. He was right. It became the central feature of modern social media. Zuckerberg's vision wasn't just about connecting friends, it was about building a platform. He opened Facebook to third-party developers, allowing for the creation of games and applications, turning the site into a sprawling ecosystem. Think about the early days of Farmville and Mafia Wars. They all lived on Facebook. The company's journey wasn't without its challenges. There were lawsuits, most famously from the Winklevoss twins, who claimed Zuckerberg stole their idea for a social network. There were constant debates about user privacy, a topic that would follow Zuckerberg throughout his career. Each controversy forced the company and Mark himself to evolve. His leadership style is legendary. Known for his signature gray t-shirt and hoodie, he cultivated a hacker culture at Facebook, encouraging engineers to move fast and break things. This philosophy prioritized rapid innovation over cautious perfection, allowing Facebook to outmaneuver competitors and constantly roll out new features. The company's influence kept growing. In 2012, Zuckerberg led Facebook through one of the biggest IPOs in tech history. That same year, he made a bold move, acquiring the photo-sharing app Instagram for $1 billion. Critics thought it was an insane price for a company with just 13 employees. Today, Instagram has over 2 billion users and is a cornerstone of his empire. A few years later, he did it again, purchasing the messaging app WhatsApp for a staggering $19 billion. And then came the move into virtual reality with the acquisition of Oculus VR. Zuckerberg wasn't just buying companies, he was buying the future. He saw where communication and technology were headed and placed massive bets. He changed the world by making it smaller. Suddenly, you could stay connected with family across the globe, find old classmates, organize events, and share life's moments, big and small, instantly. Businesses could reach customers in ways they never could before. Social and political movements could organize and spread their message to millions. The Arab Spring, for example, was heavily facilitated by platforms like Facebook, demonstrating its power as a tool for change. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. In recent years, Zuckerberg has faced intense scrutiny over misinformation, election interference, and the impact of social media on mental health. He's been called to testify before Congress, becoming the public face for the entire tech industry's day of reckoning. These challenges have forced a shift in his company's focus, from pure growth to addressing the complex societal problems its platforms have created. In 2021, he announced the most ambitious pivot of his career. Facebook, the company, was rebranding to Meta. This signaled a massive investment in building the metaverse, a future where our digital and physical lives merge through virtual and augmented reality. It's a huge, risky bet, reminiscent of his decision to drop out of Harvard. He's no longer just building a social network. He's trying to build the next version of the internet itself. Beyond the boardroom, Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan are major philanthropists. Through the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, they've pledged to give away 99% of their shares in the company over their lifetimes to advance human potential and promote equality. They're funding research to cure, prevent, or manage all diseases, and working on personalized learning and justice reform. From a Harvard dorm room to the helm of a global tech giant, Mark Zuckerberg's journey is a defining story of the 21st century. He's a visionary who rewired our social fabric, a relentless innovator who changed how we communicate, and a controversial figure who continues to shape our future. His story is far from over. The next chapter, the metaverse, is just beginning. What do you think the future holds for Mark Zuckerberg and Meta? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you found this story fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of people who changed our world. See you in the next one.